Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clarington Kia, your experience, your way, right here in the heart of Bowmanville. Today we're here to look at this 2020 Nissan Rogue. It's a special edition with 51,800 kilometers on it. Now the purpose of this video is for you folks at home or maybe at the office who are trying to get a better look at this vehicle and understand what it's all about, its condition, etc. What we're doing is showing you the exterior, interior condition, as well as some high value features that are available on this Rogue. So let's start right up front here with the engine. It's a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, gets over 170 horsepower, but best of all, 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So extremely fuel efficient. Now, let's talk about some of the safety features on the road, because that's obviously very important when you're looking at an SUV. You know, probably have your family in it. Forward emergency braking and forward collision warning are standard on this vehicle. What that means is that in the event that you are in traffic and maybe that car in front of you is slowing down and you don't notice, it will give you a warning and also apply the brakes to hopefully avoid that collision in front of you. Now, you do also have blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert. Rear cross traffic alert is actually a great one if you're backing out of the driveway or parking spot and there's someone or something behind you or coming from down the street. It will alert you in the rear view camera, so that way you don't go bumping into it or pulling out into traffic. It's a great feature to have. I've actually used it several times myself, and you know, sometimes you're going, whoo, glad that was there. Now, taking a look up front, we've got those nice LED daytime running lights. We got lots of chrome on the front. Of course, Nissan's known for that. That nice Nissan logo covered up with plastic there, because there is a radar behind there for those emergency systems as well. Now, the special edition Rogue will give you these 17-inch alloy wheels, where typically there would be steel wheels with a hubcap, so that's a nice addition on the special edition. No pun there. We've got turn signals in the mirrors, and then roof rails up top here as well that you can add as an accessory, the crossbars, to give you some more functional roof. That's part of the special edition. The chrome door handles are a great look, and then coming around the side, again, car's in fantastic condition. I forgot to mention that I will point out any dings, dents, scratches that I see as we go, so that way you do know what you're in for when you're looking at this vehicle. So special edition badging on the rear, all-wheel drive model, of course, and then right here I did notice that there's about an inch long scratch here in the paint. I mean, it's not terribly bad. This is plastic, so you're not having to worry about that rusting too, which is fantastic. And then just a little like just a rub here just on this black plastic at the back. That's barely noticeable. You probably wouldn't have noticed unless I pointed it out. Your normal kind of wear and tear on this back bumper, what most people will do is there's a black or chrome plastic accessory you can put on the back to avoid that, which would also cover up that scratch. Nice, cheap accessory. Now, having a look in the trunk, this is where a lot of people kind of overlook on the Nissan Rogue in particular, this great feature. This is called the divide and height system. So right now I have it set up for privacy. So you can see that this tray up top here, and then this tray has been folded up, so anything behind here can't be seen from any eyes in the back. Now, what you can also do is take this, fold it down like so, and then you have a divider here. So anything in the front here and then in the back here is protected. You could put a case of pop back here and your eggs up front and everything's good. And then of course you can just take this tray, fold it like so, and then you have a regular cargo system. Now we've got a 60-40 split seat, so that side, or both sides, as well as you can see a center armrest here that will fold down when you don't have a middle passenger in the back seat. Let's close this up and continue our tour. Lots of chrome on the back, of course. Coming around the side of the vehicle, I haven't noticed anything on the vehicle as far as dings, dents, and scratches other than the rear bumper that I just showed you. It's in fantastic shape. Now, this is a one-owner vehicle, no accident history. You could check the Carfax online on our website. You don't have to enter in any personal information. Like I say, it's your experience, your way here at Clarington Kia. Now, coming into the back, let's have a look at what these back passengers have in store. Lots of legroom here. Rear reclining seats as well, and as I mentioned, that armrest here will fold down when there's nobody in the back. And this is stadium seating, so what that means is these seats sit up a little bit higher, so people in the back get a better view of the front, which will prevent motion sickness. And as far as smell, the car smells fantastic, and that's important to me. I don't want a stinky car. Coming into the front, again, seats are looking great. Now I did notice a small little stain here on the front seat, so maybe a little bit better shampoo might take some of that out. We've got a height adjustable driver's seat as well. Now taking a look at some of the controls here, we've got your traction control, we've got an electronic fuel door, heated steering wheel, all-wheel drive lock if you've got some really bad poor weather conditions or a driveway full of snow, and then sport and eco mode for the engine. But let's face it, with $2 a liter, you're gonna be running eco all day. Now let's hop in here. On the steering wheel, Nissan's done a really nice job with their gauges and their setup here. So we've got all your controls for this advanced driver display, which you can see here. So it will go through a various, like your trip settings, your eco guide. So look at that, 10.2 liters per 100 kilometers. On the highway city combined, when you drive this thing, for more than 10 minutes, you're gonna get into the area of around 7 liters per 100, which is fantastic fuel economy. Your radio settings, the vehicle settings, everything's right here in the center display, which is extremely convenient. Obviously, as you're driving the vehicle, you can make some adjustments here. You've got your Bluetooth and cruise control on the other side, and a D steering wheel. So it's a flat bottom wheel, really nice, especially if you're a knee driver like myself. I love that. Now over here, we've got this really nice center stack. So nice big touchscreen system. It swipes left and right just like an iPad. If we go to audio, you've got your Sirius satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming audio, but the most important thing, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So when you plug it into the USB port down here, this entire screen takes over and it looks more like your iPhone or your Android. And what it's gonna do, obviously, is allow you to use Siri, or I don't know what Android uses, but your voice commands to reply back to text messages and everything that you would want to do on your phone without picking it up, obviously, to keep the family safe as you're driving. Now in this big center screen as well, when you put the car in reverse, nice big widescreen camera, and that rear cross traffic alert, if it senses vehicles coming from left or right or kids, this will flash yellow, give you an audible alert, so that way hey, stop, you're about to hit something, which is great. Part of the special edition is this dual zone climate control. So right now I've got it at 21 degrees on the driver's side and 18 on the passenger side. It stops that honey, I'm cold, I'm hot dilemma that we all have. And as I mentioned, we got the USB auxiliary and who uses that anymore? But hey, it's there in case you need it, right? Junk tray or cell phone tray. Nice shift column. And then down here, we've got your driver and passenger heated seats, high and low. So you can get super comfortable. Now, these are actually really fast heated seats as well. Part of the thing that I like is that they're on a rocker switch. So if you were to add a remote starter in the wintertime, as long as you leave it on, when you remote start the vehicle, it's gonna warm up your seats too, which is fantastic. Now, I'll just give you another quick view in the back. That's kind of your view of your kids. If you need to yell over your shoulder, tell them to keep the noise down or whatever. Now, here's what I really want to focus on as well. This is just as important as the condition of the vehicle, because what we can't see is obviously the mechanics of the car. So let's review what we've done here at Clarington Kia to make sure that this car is in top-notch shape before you take it home, okay? So we've done a used car safety inspection, a cleanup, of course. We've done an oil change. We replaced the fuel door activator. So that electronic fuel door, I guess, was having an issue, so they replaced the actuator. Great, everything's good now. Did a cabin air filter, which is fantastic. Means that the car is going to smell fantastic. You're not breathing any pollen or dust or anything like that. They've replaced the rear brake pads and machined the rear rotors, so the brakes are right back to spec. They did a front brake service, installed 2 brand new tires on the vehicle, replaced the right front inner tie rod end, and then after that did an alignment, of course, to make sure the vehicle is driving straight. Now, if you want to know what that means to you, that means that you've saved yourself $2,300 by purchasing this vehicle here at Clarington Kia, rather than a small hometown used car lot where typically they will do only what is required for safety, which is, I'll be quite honest with you guys, not a whole lot nowadays. Brakes can pass with just barely by the skin of their teeth, and tires can be almost bald and they'll still pass safety. But when you buy from Clarington Kia, you know that you are confident that we've put all the work into the vehicle to make sure that when you take this home and you come in for your first, second, third service, you're just looking at oil changes, guys. And that's the confidence that you want when you're buying a pre-owned vehicle. And that's what you get with Clarington Kia. no games, just straight, good, honest business right here in the heart of Bowmanville. We are right off of the 401. It is literally one off ramp off the 401, a quick left, and you're right here at the store. So if you are interested in this Nissan Rogue, please give us a call, send us an email, come here, whatever is more convenient for you. We can sell you this vehicle entirely over the phone, online if you like, and have it delivered right to your doorstep, just as convenient as it was to watch this video. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll talk to you soon at Clarington Kia.